Hi, I'm Dave Cross. I want to take just a moment to tell you about my DVD, Non-Destructive Workflow in Photoshop. I created this DVD based on comments that I've heard over the years from people using Photoshop. I've traveled all over the place teaching seminars and workshops, and I kept hearing the same things. No matter what people use Photoshop for, whether they were a photographer or a graphic designer or a web designer or a fashion designer or whatever it might be, there were a couple of things that were common challenges that people were looking for help with. One was to work as efficiently and productively as possible, and the other was to make sure they were taking full advantage of the creative possibilities of Photoshop. And that's really the point behind this DVD. This is not a DVD where you're going to see follow these 10 steps to get this specific result. Instead, these are techniques that can help you to do things like be more efficient, make sure you're being as accurate as possible, being able to change your mind in case you want to experiment with things, reverse engineer and figure out how you do things, and also repurpose and reuse the same graphics over and over again. And all that happens by working non-destructively. So throughout this DVD, you'll find methods that will help you to create the looks you want in a way that's going to be very efficient and very accurate and also very reusable and editable. So as we're going through, we'll talk about everything from adjustment layers to smart objects and masks and all kinds of techniques that will help you to be more efficient. Again, doesn't matter what kind of use you use Photoshop for, whether you're a photographer or a designer or a scientist, doesn't really matter. This is all about efficiency, productivity, and a little bit of creativity thrown in for good measure. So I hope you'll explore my DVD, The Non-Destructive Workflow in Photoshop.